Insulin and glucagon are two hormones secreted by the pancreas that are used to regulate blood sugar levels. Together they keep the amount of glucose in the bloodstream from becoming too low or too high. Whenever you eat something with carbohydrates in it, your body quickly turns it into glucose for the cells to break it down easier and synthesize ATP for energy. As this glucose is released into the blood for it to be delivered to the other cells in the body, the concentration of it can begin to grow too large. In response, the pancreas secretes a greater amount of insulin. As can be seen by this very messy drawing I've made of kind of what happens. That's the pancreas. It's backwards a little bit. Ignore that G. The box is glucose. See that dot? That's insulin. I'm the best artist ever. So the insulin travels through the bloodstream and attaches to insulin receptors on the various cells. I don't think it attaches to nerve cells. I don't think so. Now this allows the cells to take in glucose. It also tells the liver, which is smaller than the pancreas for some reason because I'm a bad artist. It tells the liver to start storing the glucose as glycogen for it to be used later when there is not enough glucose available in the bloodstream. Thanks, Dad. Once the amount of glucose in the bloodstream goes down quite a bit so that there's not as much as when you've just eaten, the pancreas starts to produce more glucagon. The glucagon is this big G. I didn't draw a bunch of it in the bloodstream because it's only really in the liver. It goes from the pancreas to the liver and tells the liver to convert its glycogen back into glucose for it to be used in the other cells. Once it does this, the wrong thing to say. I'm not going to record it again because this is the third time. Now, the two hormones are not mutually exclusive because pretty much nothing in human biology is mutually exclusive. They work together constantly to keep the blood sugar where it's supposed to be. So when the glucagon is telling the liver to release its glycogen back as glucose, there's already insulin ready to tell the cells to take it in as glucose. They have to always be working together, the two hormones that is, to keep the amount of glucose in the bloodstream pretty constant. So that's how insulin and glucagon keep the blood sugar stable.